Hello guys and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series race number 8 here today from the Nashville Super Speedway. Today we present to you the Ally 400. I'm Brian James here in the booth with you today, and starting from the pole will be Simon Davis in the number 43. To his outside will be the number 48 of Austin Shaw. As we get going, let's take a look at your knockout qualifying results here today. Mitzi Kasumi, Tyler Rattray, Roberto Crown Jr., Zach Fitzwater, Dylan Ibrahimian, Tim Horton, Nikolai Sykes all advanced to the race. Smedos, Con Maximus King, Sebastian Bennett, Casey Naneko, Keith Stevens all going home. Of course, Talladega, man, we should have had a big one. We didn't. We had a few incidents, but they didn't bring out cautions, so it was a caution-free race. We did have some late pit stops, but Nate Rattray came out victorious. He has won back-to-back, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Can he go 3 in a row? Of course, he's going to have a little work to do to get there, but shouldn't be an issue. It's a long race, 60 laps. Anyway, without further delay, though, let's get going here at Nashville. Let's go racing. We're gonna roll the intro and we'll be back with your starting lineup here for the Ally 400 in just a few moments. GCN presentation starts right now. Here we go, the starting lineup. It'll be on the left-hand side of your screen. Of course, this, I believe, is the earliest we've ever had Nashville on the schedule. We've seen some interesting races here. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of the same. Pace car will peel off. It's going to be Simon Davis and Austin Shaw. They'll lead us down the front straight. The green flag will fly. We're underway at Nashville. Austin Shaw to the lead. Here comes Simon Davis battling back, though that Chevy is pretty strong early in the short run. Oh, caution's out already. 25, Dan Hummel with damage. The 03, Charles Sanford, and I believe Roberto Crown might have a tiny bit of damage. To the line, though, Austin Shaw will lead us back to the caution. And let's go see what happened. Looks like the 07, 00, and 20 kind of get together here. Actually, more like the 20 and the 00. They tag each other. Charles Sanford goes around. So does Roberto Crown. Dan Hummel up in the wall. And actually, the 07 did get a piece of that. So my mistake. But tough break for these these 5. An early wreck will move them to the back. We'll be back with the green, though, in just a moment. Getting ready for the restart here. It'll be Tyler Rattray Restarting in the lead, Simon Davis in second, and third is Trevor Collins. Fourth, Austin Shaw. Fifth is Nikolai Sykes. In sixth is Ben Crouch. Seventh, Nate Rattray. In eighth is Nicholas Jawit. Ninth is Bafode Sacco. And in 10th is Alexander Rowe. We did have some pit stops under that caution. Unfortunately, we did miss them, though, so we apologize for that. But here we go. Tyler Rattray will lead us down the front straight. The green flag will fly, and we're back underway in Nashville. Of course, Tyler Rattray leading. This is good news for him. He needs to lead right now. He is, of course, just outside the top 33, looking to get in. But he's under some pressure right now from the pole sitter Simon Davis and the 14 of Trevor Collins. And they're all right on his bumper here. .43 and 48 up top, and they're going to get around for second and third. Now Austin Shaw looking for second. It looks like he's going to get... No, not quite. Maybe this time he dives it in kind of deep into turns 3 and 4. He'll slide up and get around. But Tyler Rattray continues to lead, and that lead's going to grow this lap thanks to those two battling. Of course, after this, the Jello Cup Series will have their first dirt race. And that, of course, will be at Bristol. Then we will kick off our West Coast swing on the 4th of July weekend. We'll be running at Sonoma. Then we're going to run at Auto Club. Then we have a double header at Phoenix. That's all coming up soon, as well as Las Vegas and Charlotte. So some interesting races coming up. Of course, Bristol Dirt going to be quite a show, I'm sure, for the Food City 250. And of course, that is one of, I believe, 2 trips to Bristol. We'll be back, of course, to run the non-dirt track there. The actual concrete oval. How's about this? Nikolai Sykes, another go-or-go-homer. He is up to 4th right now, and he needs to be up here. Of course, he is last of all the full-time drivers in the points. So every point matters at this point, and he's running up front. Of course, the top 33 going to be kind of a long shot for them this season, based on their start. But hey, don't rule it out, though. As you see, the battle for the lead is on. Austin Shaw, Tyler Rattray. And Austin Shaw's going to dive it in. He's going to take the lead for the time being. Will Tyler Rattray battle back? He won't. So Austin Shaw, the new race leader here on lap number 14. Now the 96 is going to battle back. And he'll take it, I believe. No, the 48's going to drive on the outside, make it work. So 96 is going to have to dive it in. Oh, he almost catches him. But now Nikolai Sykes is in the middle of this battle. Boy, what a big upset this would be if Nikolai Sykes pulls off a win here at Nashville. He goes to second. So now it's Austin Shaw, Nikolai Sykes, Tyler Rattray are top three. But who knows how long that'll last, because right behind Tyler Rattray, oh my gosh, I keep slipping up there, is Ben Crouch in the number 16. You see, though, behind them, some of those drivers are pitting. So I believe we're closing in on some pit stops here. That could change things. And not this time for the race leader, but Nikolai Sykes and the rest are coming in. So it looks like Austin Shaw will stay out the extra lap. And this could help or hurt the 48. As you see, the 20 there, Roberto Crown Jr., he's going to go around here. It might just end up hurting the 48. Look at how much traffic he's having to race through here on the pit lane. There's Nikolai Sykes and Nate Rattray. And they're going to beat him. It won't even be close. So Austin Shaw staying out the extra lap hurt him. Nikolai Sykes to the race lead. But don't look back now, because that's Nate Rattray, and he's a guy going for 3 in a row in the series. A feat only accomplished by Zach Fitzwater, his fellow Australian. And of course, he is not having a good day. Just a forgetful season forgettable season for him in that number 4. You see Nate Rattray trying to close up as much as he can. Austin Shaw up to speed. He only loses 3 spots. So it is not a total loss for him, but you gotta imagine he's rethinking next time doing that overcut on the pit stops. Battle for third. Ben Crouch will hang on for the time being. You see Nikolai Sykes continuing to lead here. Again, he's pretty far out of it, but it's still very early in the season. So I wouldn't take him out of the equation just yet, but obviously he is going to need a lot, and I mean a lot, to go his way, as we are 7 or 8 races in. Here comes Ben Crouch. He's quietly been good today. Definitely one of the stronger cars in the field. He was looking for second. He's not going to get there. And how's about this? Nikolai Sykes' lead has grown. It is now up to 1.1. Man, that 19 is looking strong. There's the 20 of Roberto Crown coming off the pit lane. Not having the best of days, but trying to salvage what he can. Let's go back and watch the battle for second. Ben Crouch is right there. The lead is 1.2 this time. 1.6. Ben Crouch knows he needs to go. And back behind them, it's a battle for fourth, as you saw Austin Shaw going to hang on over Dylan Young. And the 16 of Ben Crouch, now the second place car. We'll see if that Colleague Racing Chevrolet can go up there and compete with Nikolai Sykes. Oh man, the battle for fourth or third is on now. Austin Shaw trying to get around Nate Rattray, and he'll do so. See, the lead's down to 1.5, but Ben Crouch is going to need to close more. Let's see, it's down to 9/10. What's it going to be this time? Here comes Austin Shaw, by the way. As you see Dylan Young, Nate Rattray pitting. It's up to 1.2 and look dead ahead. That's the 17 of Casey Horton trying to stay on the lead lap. Lap traffic moment there. Something's wrong with the 17. You see two of the leaders pit, and Austin Shaw is going to pull the same strategy. Yeah, and I just don't think I like this strategy, seeing how much it slowed him down on the pit lane that last time. Skylar Martin's on the same strategy, so is the 6, the 3, the 37. This time I don't think they're slowing him up as much, but it's still not going to be good, I don't think, for Austin Shaw. There's the 19 back to the race lead. How's about this? There's a new second place car. And it's Dylan Young. So Dylan Young now up to second, looking at the possibility of taking the race lead. Look at that, it's to 5/10. And Nate Rattray's running some quick lap times as well, but here comes Dylan Young with Ben Crouch. Can they stop the vengeance or the dominance by the number 19 thus far? Again, we remind you, after this race, for those just tuning into the premiere, or those who might be watching after, of course, after this we go to Bristol, but not the concrete oval. We're going to the dirt track. Then, of course, we got Sonoma Auto Club. And then, of course, we'll open up the West Coast Swing. Sonoma on the 4th of July weekend. Of course, that race will be on a Saturday, though. That I can confirm to you. It will be a Saturday afternoon race. Then, of course, after Auto Club, we will have the doubleheader at Phoenix, Las Vegas, and Charlotte. Those races all coming up here on GCN over the next week or so. Battle for second was on there. Now the battle for fourth. Dick Clark, Nate Rattray, 2 Championship 4 drivers from last season battling it out. Of course, Dick Clark did not have a memorable Mid-Ohio race. He did not start. And frankly, not good for points. But here he comes in that 2311 Toyota. He's up to, I believe, 4th now. They close a little bit, then they gain, or then they lose a little bit. Now Dylan Young's right on the bumper. He's going to put the pressure on the rookie. Of course, Dylan Young has not won since Michigan last season. Of course, if you remember, Michigan was very early into the schedule. Here we go. He's right there, but he had to check up. And the 2 is just right there. Or was right there, but of course he wanted to hold off. Maybe pit stops might be coming here, and maybe the 2's just trying to hold back. Boy, he lost it all right there, because here comes the 16 of Ben Crouch to battle for the position. He lost half a second there. And Ben Crouch is likely going to take second. They're still side by side. Caution's out, it looks like. Spin in turn 3 and 4 will be the reason for this, and it's going to hurt some of these guys. Of course, it's going to shuffle up the field, too. And it might have just killed Austin Shaw's strategy. Here we go. Will they pit? Yes, they will. Like I said, we'll see how they cycle around. Does this hurt Nikolai Sykes? Even if he does get hurt by it, I think he's clinched the most laps led, so that's good. He steals a playoff point from the series regulars, if that's the case. Here he comes, right side's gonna go on. Now the left side's. Ben Crouch slides out in front. Let's go see what happened. Looks like Tim Horton makes a late decision to pit, and he gets hit by the number 5 of Dino Bouchard. Goes up and grabs the 14. Trevor Collins also around in this incident. Tough break for those two. We'll take you back to the green here in just a moment. Getting ready for the restart here. It's going to be Ben Crouch leading us back to the green. Then Nick Martins will be in second. Nikolai Sykes third. Nate Rattray in fourth. Skylar Martins in fifth. Joey Trickle sixth. Nicholas Jewett in seventh. Simon Davis in eighth. Nathan Payton in ninth. And Tyler Rattray rounds out your top 10. So that pit stop definitely hurt the number 2 of Dylan Young. A tough break for them. We're back underway. Ben Crouch gets out to a big lead. You saw there, they got Nikolai Sykes. He is not good in the traffic right now. Ben Crouch the leader, though. Here comes Nick Martins in the 18. So another rookie looking to put the pressure on Ben Crouch, the returning veteran. Battle for third was going on, but Nate Rattray will hang on. Maybe. Here comes Joey Trickle again. 10 to go. Your 500 winner putting the pressure on a former Championship 4 driver. Here we go, battle for the lead. Nick Martins. He's going to get it this time. So Nick Martins to the lead. Of course, he is a two-time winner over on the IndyCar side of things. Thought he'd give stock cars a try with 9 to go. How's about that? The Toyotas have just been so strong here today. They really haven't shown out thus far through the season, but they are here at Nashville with 8 to go. Man, Ben Crouch is not going away. He knows he's got a chance at a win and possibly a playoff berth. Here we go. He is right on the bumper. He's not going to let up. 7 laps of racing to go, rather. To the inside, he's going to look. Will it be only looking? In fact, it will. Martins hangs on for the time being, but here comes the 16 again. He dove it too late. Maybe not. Side by side. For the race lead. They got a car in front of them. It's the 38 of Dylan Ibrahimian. And you see the 18's just going to let him go. Or let the 16 go. It's going to be a lap traffic moment. Here presented by Fitzwater's Angriness. Yeah, I think the 18 did a very veteran move right there. He knew that 16 was going to use that 38 as a pick. And decided to just move out of the way. Very smart move, as looks like they tagged him behind. Caution is out. 15's around 96. The 3. And a huge wreck here in turn 1. Brings out a late caution. And this should solidify overtime in Nashville, with Nick Martins as the race leader. Let's go see what happened. We talk all the time about Fitzwater's angriness, but this time, Joey Trickle showing some angriness. He sees the 38 come down the track, and instead of lifting, he's like, you know what, I've had it with you. You are in my way. I'm gonna wreck you. And I don't think he realized Simon Davis was back there when he did that. And he goes straight up into the 11. But that's not the end of this. Of course, the 11's day might be done, though. But the 96 Tyler Rattray gets dragged into this. So does the 3, the 22. And just look at this logjam in turn 1. This just becomes insane. I mean, they're all ARCA braking, checking up, trying to be sure they don't catch a piece of this wreck. Tough break for the 15. We'll take it overtime here at Nashville in just a moment. Here we go. It is overtime, presented by Mitchell's Memes. Of course, we'll have 3 attempts if needed. This is a track under a mile and a half. Anybody 2 laps down is officially retired from the race. Everybody else is still racing that wasn't involved in a wreck or 2 laps down. The pace car is off. It's going to be Nick Martins, Ben Crouch. Overtime is underway. And here we go. The big question is, how will that high line work around here? Of course, see Nick Martin's a great restart for the rookie. But can he keep it up here as we come to the final lap this time? Here's Ben Crouch. The white flag is out this time. It's one lap of racing to go. Presented by Mitchell's Memes. Man, Ben Crouch trying everything he can, but he's going to have to wind back up here. I just don't know if he's going to be able to. No, I don't think he's going to get there through 3 and 4. Nick Martins. He's going to win here today at Nashville. Congratulations to the 18. Job well done for them. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and standings. We'll be back at Bristol. Until then, guys, goodbye, everyone.